Hello and welcome. I'm Sudip, and today I'm having a relaxed, thoughtful conversation with my better half, Nandini. We often think life is shaped by big moments, but more often it's the quieter choices, the ones we make without much thought, the moments we hesitate, that shape who we become. In this episode, we talk about choices, awareness, and timing, and how life gently nudges us along the way. So, get comfortable and join Nandini and me as we explore what it means to be the sum of our infinite choices.
I want to start with something simple but not easy. Do you ever feel like life is less about what happens to us and more about what we choose to do with it?
I do, and honestly, it took me years to arrive there. For a long time, I blamed timing, people, circumstances. But then I heard this line in a movie: we are the sum of our infinite choices. And it unsettled me because it quietly takes responsibility away from excuses.
Unsettled. How?
Because it suggests that even when we didn't choose the situation, we still choose our response. And that response, whether we like it or not, shapes the direction of our life.
That's uncomfortable but also empowering. Life rarely presents us with clean, obvious decisions, though, right?
Exactly. Life doesn't operate in straight lines. It pauses, almost like it's watching us, and then asks, what will you do now? Sometimes the choice is dramatic, but more often it's painfully quiet.
Like the moments no one else sees.
Yes, speaking up or staying silent, holding on a little longer or letting go. Those moments don't look heroic, but they quietly shape who we become.
Let me ask you something that's been on my mind. Do you think we are always aware of why we choose what we choose?
Not even close. That's where things get interesting and a bit uncomfortable. We like to believe we are making rational, conscious decisions. But a lot of our choices are driven by patterns we didn't deliberately create.
You're talking about the subconscious.
Yes, consciousness gives us awareness. It allows us to pause and reflect. But the subconscious carries our old beliefs, emotional memory, conditioning. It doesn't speak clearly, it nudges, pulls, reacts.
So when someone says, I don't know why I keep ending up here again, it's not really confusion, it's repetition.
Exactly. The mind seeks familiarity before it seeks happiness. What feels normal often feels safe, even when it's limiting.
That explains why change feels threatening, even when it's necessary.
Because change disrupts identity. Awareness, though, that's where freedom starts. When we notice our patterns, we don't immediately change them, but we stop being controlled by them.
That pause creates choice.
Yes, and that's powerful. But even with awareness, choices don't always lead where we expect.
That's the part people struggle with. The what if I choose wrong? Fear.
And yet, what stays with us longer is usually not the wrong choice, but the unmade one. Failure gives us closure, regret leaves questions open.
Those late night what if conversations with ourselves.
Exactly. Even when a decision hurts, it often gives clarity, and clarity changes us.
But then there are moments when life doesn't even give us a choice.
Yes, when doors close without explanation, when people leave, when plans collapse,
Those moments feel personal.
they do, and in the moment they feel cruel. But time has a way of revealing what perspective cannot. What felt like rejection often turns out to be protection.
And what felt like loss becomes redirection.
That's where divine timing makes sense to me, not as comfort talk, but as pattern recognition. The universe moves when we are ready, not when we are impatient.
Like how we never worry whether the sun will rise.
Exactly. That trust is already inside us. We just don't apply it to ourselves.
So faith isn't about knowing the outcome,
It's about trusting the unfolding. Choosing presence over panic slowly reshapes the inner world.
which then changes how we experience the outer world.
Naturally, not magically, naturally.
If you have to leave listeners with one thought today, what would it be?
That we are shaped not just by the choices we make, but by how conscious we are while making them, and how gently we accept the ones we never controlled.
And maybe life doesn't ask us to choose perfectly
Just honestly.
and to trust the timing. Thank you for listening. This is Nandini, and I truly enjoyed this thoughtful conversation with my husband Sudip. If something from today's discussion stayed with you, take a moment to reflect on it. Life unfolds one choice at a time. We are grateful you joined us. Until next time, take care.